You can be exactly who you want to be. You just have to shift your mindset. This is the only life you get. You might as well be exactly the person that you want to be. I think something that we all miss sometimes is, especially me, I've fallen victim to this, is seeing other people and thinking that, hey, I want to be them, or they hold traits that I want to have, and we do nothing about those actions. I've always been very into sports, video games, content creation, helping others, and I've never actually taken the step to try and get better at those things. So I wanted to kind of start putting words into actions. This video is more for myself than for others, but I hope people can get something from it. Is you are exactly who you want to be. That person that you are aspiring to be, or that life that you want to live, go make it happen. There's no reason that you should settle for less than exactly who you want to be. I know personally for me, I've always had a problem expressing exactly what I want to say. I stumble over my words. I'm never as charismatic as I want to be. And really, I think the big thing is a mindset shift. And why am I afraid to be someone I want to be? That shouldn't be something that comes unnaturally. Is exactly what I want to be. So why am I not putting steps in front of each other to become that person that I want to be? I think I see this most with content creation. Every day I see a new person talking about sports on a podcast or on TikTok or anywhere, and I feel like I'm right up there above most of these people when it comes to knowledge of the game and honestly even charisma. And I just never even given myself that opportunity because I'm always so stuck in my head and don't think that I can do it. Why is that? I'll never understand why in life people just let themselves, I don't want to say let themselves go, but just let life pass without being their true authentic self. I think this is something that I really want to work on throughout this year, becoming that person who can really express their thoughts, which is really ironic because I'm having struggles expressing my thoughts about expressing my thoughts. It's so funny. But um, I think that comes with just being comfortable in front of a camera, in front of other people, making those interactions. And honestly, everything in life you'll get better at by practicing and doing constant repetitions of it. I think something in my life where I've really seen this happen is I used to not be able to dunk a basketball. And this is so random and off topic, but I just spent about 4 weeks, maybe longer, honestly. It was probably closer to like 3 months of just straight jumping every day after classes. I would go to the gym, grab a basketball, and just start dunking. I made maybe 1% of these dunks, but I would be practicing and practicing. And once I started making them, it never went away. You just have to get that original muscle memory and keep building that strength in whatever it is. It can be physical, like my ability to jump, or it can be something that's a little bit more mental, like getting in front of a camera and talking. This is really weird to talk about while looking at myself, talking to myself. But yeah, I think something that is so interesting is how little, I don't want to say respect, but why do I not think that I can be exactly who I want to be? There's got to be some type of psychological reason behind this, but I want that to end. I I never want to miss an opportunity because I wanted to, or I was too afraid to take that chance or take the opportunity. What is the worst that can happen? I get made fun of. Oh, too bad. This is exactly what I wanted to do anyway. So I don't know. Whatever that is for you, I hope this video finds you at the right time and you're able to take that step forward and be better about giving yourself that opportunity to do exactly what you want and be exactly who you want to be. I think one thing that comes to mind is everyone is waiting for that opportunity to come grab them and make them take that next step to that next opportunity. I think there's a great quote out there that it goes like, if you wait for the perfect opportunity, then time will never come and you'll never take that chance. I butchered that completely, but it really kind of goes with this premise of, if you're waiting to take that step by waiting and thinking that something is going to happen that will allow you to take that next step, then you're going to be waiting forever. You have to take initiative and become that next person. That next step won't just come. You have to put that effort in to become that next step. And this is something that I've kind of struggled with a little bit, because I always am waiting and waiting and waiting, and I don't even know what I'm waiting for. I create a bunch of goals for the year, and I'm not saying it's bad to create goals, but these goals are just kind of compounding, and no action is actually taken to complete these goals. Or actually, I think where the mindset shift really happened is thinking about the ends. I've always wanted to make a ton of money and be financially free, but what does that look like? What do, in 10 years, let's say I don't need a job anymore and I'm allowed to quit, move on, I have all my free time back. What does that look like? And I think it comes back to wanting to grow other people's personal finance and continue improving that knowledge for others. I think that comes with my other interests like sports, lifting weights, video games. And I've never even taken the opportunity to make that ideal day a reality for myself. And that's really what I've been trying to harp on myself a little bit this year. And I mean, I'm kind of doing it right now by just like getting in front of a camera, trying to express my words in a way that can at least touch people in, well, I don't want to touch people. Okay, this needs cut. What am I doing? Okay, I wanted to keep this video short because this is really the first time I'm doing something like this, but I had to cut myself off. I don't know what was going on there for a second, but thank you guys for watching. I hope you take something from this. I don't know if I did a good job of expressing even what I'm feeling right now, but I think if you take steps to be the person you want to be or go on the path that you want to take, then you are in a good place. And if you're not, I think you should try and get back on track and put one foot in front of the other and try to become the person you actually want to be. You get one life, take advantage of it, and become that person that you want to be. There's no reason to sit back and watch others do exactly what you are set out to do. You don't want to get to the end of your life, whenever that is, and look back and think, I didn't become my fullest self. I didn't reach my full potential because I just sat around and didn't become the person I want to be. So take those steps and have a good one. I want to continue making these types of videos. They're a lot of fun. Just kind of getting my thoughts out there. But yeah, until next time, see ya.